very busy in the yard this week. We're running plenty of trains. The sprinklers should be in place so we can keep everything wet, and the first conveyor belt should be here, so we should have no problem bagging up. I'm Daniel, and this is Ashville Weekly, episode 69. Boy, it's a deep dish. Tackers. Them shameless plugs there. You know the name? No, I don't. I got a bit confused and excited when I saw a bit of cake. Loving it. Look at that big-headed you.
Happy birthday to you.
It's Monday morning and we're in the yard. We are pouring concrete blocks, and we have also poured some Jersey barriers. And at the same time, the train is here, came in at 8 a.m. Let's get this train offloaded. So we got our Monday morning train of type 1. It's nearly offloaded. We have a train on Wednesday of ballast, and it's a good thing because the ballast is looking really low and it probably won't survive the day. We've offloaded a couple of these wagons, but I don't think we need to put a lot on the secondary line because these trains are only 19 wagons long. I believe that we're going to move forward and put a gap in the train so we can load our own lorries and we can load all the other lorries which are coming in, because there's a bit of a queue building up outside there. On another note, QPR snatched a late-minute winner again. If we win on Tuesday, boy, it's a deep dish. QPR could be in the Premiership. I believe, I'm starting to believe. Let's get this gap in the train. You'll notice that we're actually using a small shovel. That's because there's a problem with a big shovel. It's parked up in this bay. It's one of the reasons why we have to have 2 shovels. If you can imagine, the train came in and we didn't have a shovel working, and it stopped working on Saturday. So we haven't managed to get it fixed yet, but Liebherr are on the way in today. And while all of this is happening, the guys are round the back and they are running the pipes for the sprinkler system. By the end of today, at some point, we should have that up and running and be able to test what's going on. These sprinklers keep the yard dust free. And these sprinklers keep you dust free. This lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof. It has skin-safe technology and helps reduce nicks and cuts in the most sensitive areas. Personal grooming is serious, people. That's why this episode of Ashville Weekly is sponsored by Manscaped.com. Let's have a butcher's of what else is in this performance package 4.0. is the Shears 2.0 luxury stainless steel nail kit. And because we all like to remain fresh downstairs, you also get these crop deodorants. Decent. The Weed Whacker nose and ear trimmer has 360-degree rotary blades and the same skin-safe technology as the trimmer to help reduce nicks and cuts in your nose and ears. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a very special Valentine's gift that's really for yourself, or you want to set up your own landscaping business, these are the tools you need to get involved. For a limited time, you'll get 2 free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Anti-Chafing Boxer Briefs. Get 20% discount, 2 free gifts, and free international shipping when you use the promo code Ashville20. Link in description. That's what we want. As the material hits the deck, we want it loaded onto lorries ASAP and get it out the gate. And not for the first time, I am wrong. We are using the secondary line. It must be the wagons which we've emptied already. We'll put them on a secondary line to give us even more maneuvering space in here. Nice. Monday morning, all is going well.
2 wagons, keep coming, 2 wagons.
So you see, when an instruction is given, there's a little bit of a delay. I know that because I learned to drive a train. Click here to watch a train simulator video when I learned to drive a train. Yes, them shameless plugs there. Now we're going to go and uncouple 6 of the wagons and leave them here, and then we can back in here, and then we'll have a lot more room to work.
Stop there.
Simple as that. Very fitting for episode 69 that we are running the train. And we have the wagons topping and tailing over here as they're next to each other. So we're all the way into the yard. You can see the locomotive is very far in. So what we're doing is we're splitting the train here as well. That means we can still work and operate. Perfect. The plan is coming together. The plan is coming together. The pump isn't busy today, so Matt's doing a bit of maintenance work on it. So we're taking off the hopper, the back plate, and the rock valve. And Matt is in here changing this seal, because this seal, if you get like sand behind, it's kind of like sandpaper, and it can damage it, and it can end up damaging this shaft here. So a little bit of maintenance should stop having to replace this, and one of these is 6 or 7 grand. Instead of doing nothing with a lorry for the day, and Matt don't like to go out in any other lorries, so he's looking after the pump. It's a good thing because Matt used to actually build these in a previous role. So it's good to have a man on hand who knows his way around these things so we can look after them properly. Tuesday and I'm in the yard. I sat at my desk all day. It's 3:59. I actually need to leave in a second because I'm going to QPR Swansea. Getting dizzy, man. We could be 3rd by the end of today. Most of the work today in the yard has been the normal operations of people coming in and getting loaded. However, the sprinkler system, we had an important breakthrough. I was thinking of buying a tank, and then we found that we had a tank that's meant to be sunk into the ground. We had a sump and a sump pump in the yard in the storage area where you see the skips there. Now, I wasn't gonna go and just buy a tank and a pump for no reason. So I know all of you are gonna say, man, that's not what the pump is meant for, that's not what the tank is meant for. I know it's not meant for that. I still managed to use it, and the pump is strong enough that all my lovely sprinklers over here are gonna work well. Let's go and have a look. So here's how it works. We've got the feed of the water going into the tank. The tank fills, kind of like a little reservoir, and then we have a pipe coming from there, going all the way along to the fence here, and here I have my manifold, which is simply labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bays. There is now one sprinkler in the middle of each bay, and they are working. But what we're worried about is on a hot day when we turn all of them on at the same time. So having about 2,000 litres in this tank over here is going to be ideal to make sure that we can have them all on at the same time and have enough water. It's one thing pumping water. It's like a lot of houses I go into, people say,
oh, my water pressure's bad, fit a pump.
There's no point fitting a pump because you can't pump what you don't have. So you physically need the water to be able to pump it. Otherwise it just won't work, it's a waste of money. But here we have solved all the problems, I believe. I'm off, going to QPR, hoping for a good result. Back in the morning.
Post it on YouTube.
I want the sponsor needs to come up.
Come on.
Watch something. Come on, Albert. Albert was.
It's a good ball.
Oh, red. Ah!
It's Wednesday and I'm in the yard. It is Wednesday, isn't it? It's Wednesday and I'm in the yard. We have a delivery. Now, I've been waiting for this delivery for a while, for a number of reasons. The first reason being that I like cool stuff. Yes, I like cool stuff. The second reason being I have no chairs in the training room. Now, I believe these are the custom chairs from GT Omega, but they didn't come together, so we're gonna have to try and build them. But I'm trying to think of if I know a building company, a good one. No, I don't, but we're gonna try and put these together anyway. And we have a train coming in at 3 o'clock. So let's have a look and see what's in this box. Whoa, it's a good start. Woohoo! Look at the headrest. Whoa. Okay, so there's, no, maybe it weren't a headrest. But we've got 2 sets of headrests. Yes. Thank you, guys. We're gonna put these together and show you what they look like. And then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take my new chairs and they're gonna go in the video room, and then we're gonna take the old chairs and we're gonna put them up in the training room. Sorry to everyone doing your training, but that's what happens when you're at school, huh? Let's have a look at the base of this chair. Oh, now I'm probably gonna break it and then we won't be able to fix it together. Look at the quality of that. Yes, the black and yellow. Will's getting kind of excited. Right, let's put one of these together and let's see what it looks like. You know the name.
It goes flat.
You're telling me that these chairs go flat?
Yeah.
Well, there'll be no sleeping in this place. Look at the A in the headrest. Oh my gosh, look at the quality of it. I'm gassed. I'm gassed. Do you know what would be even better? If these chairs were in each of the lorries. Oh, now that would be an optional extra, what I'm not willing to pay for. I already paid for sat nav, emergency stopping, air conditioning, the breathalyzer, and every other extra. Phone's ringing. Let's carry on with this chair. What you fail to realize is you already sit on the world's best chair. It's a Herr Miller Aeron. You already sit on a how much is that chair new? £1,200?
Yeah, it's literally.
You already sit on a £1,200 chair.
Now, can we just read? Did I say I wanted one?
Nah, but I saw it in your face. I know when you want something, and you was getting excited when you saw the chair. You already have a chair.
Terry, is the one you have comfy?
What do you mean it's all right? What does that mean? What do you mean the chair's all right? It's more than all right.
It's a great.
It's a great chair. Perhaps we should move you to, maybe we should downgrade your chair?
Maybe because I need one.
Oh, well. Enjoying my lovely new chair. Loving it, the quality of this. Check them out on gtomega.co.uk. The train is backing in, full train of ballast. Let's get it offloaded. Because time is of the essence, we just take the material, throw it into the bay, pile it as high as we can. Loving how the elevated cab is working. That is one of the reasons why we went for this Liebherr machine, because they make the machine like that, all done in-house. When we spoke to other manufacturers, they had to send it off somewhere else. So we've got it all in the bay. Now the shovel steps in. And we will continually take the material and try to pile it to the back to leave as much space at the front to offload and maneuver. It is 6:16 p.m. Still Wednesday, and I'm still in the yard. I'm not going into the railway yard. We're mid-offloading, but I am not in full orange and I do not have my hard hat on. But I have plenty of work to do. However, I am coming over to have a look at what I believe is going to be one of the wagons that we're going to be left with. I've made a decision that I am going to train some of the guys who work here already, and GB Rail Freight have been good enough to loan us a wagon that we're going to leave in the yard, and to learn how to use it, we're going to have a trained operator come here, and some of the lads who are here, all they're going to do is load it, offload it, load it, offload it, load it, offload it, until they're comfortable enough to do it when a train is here. So when a train does come here, once they've had their training in the yard, somebody will do a wagon, then they'll do a wagon. And somebody will watch them do a wagon and observe them. And then when they are competent, they'll then get issued with a certificate and they'll be able to move forward and offload the train. And if they ever do need some pointers or they need to refresh their training, we can always bring people down here again to refresh them on health and safety, or techers to empty these carriages and make sure that you get all the stones out the corner, every single little bit. Don't want any stones left in the corner. But yeah, so far a good day. There's plenty going on. I haven't spoken a lot over the past few days, you'll see, because I have so much work to do, but I'm just trying to document what I can and share my thoughts with you. Now I'm going to go back to my desk, and then after that I'm going to try and train later. It was a bit stuck, but obviously man's got the power of 10 men, isn't it? I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, now I'm going to get weighed in.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Daniel.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you. Yes, my 21st birthday. I'm very happy that it's come around. Thank you to all of my team. Thank you that this year you didn't actually destroy the entire office. So this is actually a lot better than last year. Thank you all very much. I'm a man of few words. So is that a cake, yeah?
Yeah, over there, man.
Look at that guy, man. Look at that big-headed ute on the front of the cake.
That guy on the cake was a lot slimmer.
I know.
They were going to put icing on a medicine ball.
I asked Dan to Photoshop your forehead figure, but he wouldn't.
Really? Photoshop my forehead.
Because the next time's cake was a lot more expensive.
Oh, really? Them burials there.
I don't want to be.
Yeah, this. Thanks, Jules, for getting me the 5-head cake. I appreciate it. I got a card as well, yeah?
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait to wish card. Make a wish.
More bit. All right, make a wish, yeah?
Is it for us to do our work?
All right. I'm not supposed to tell everyone what the wish is, okay? I'm not going to tell. What?
Or it won't come true.
Or it won't come true, yeah. I'm not going to tell anyone. Obviously, man's got big lungs, so that's good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Who's got the audio? Bro, why haven't you hands?
Look, I've been painting at J. Radford's.
I use the
me.
J. Radford's.
Yeah.
That's a good time. Let's go and have a look how the concrete lorry's getting on at J. Radford's. The boys are just greasing up the L860 because we're going to have a train in a minute. We have a train which is 50-50 sand and gravel. Let's get that offloaded. I'm going to cut this cake, then I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to do a watch through of the basement salvage project, which is coming together nicely, isn't it, Dan?
Beautifully.
Beautifully. I'm going to cut this cake. I don't really want to put this blade in my face, man. Like, look at the way man butchered the cake.
Ashville.
Nice. Very good. Now let's all get back to work.
No, there's one more thing, Daniel.
Oh, one more thing. Oh, wait, hold on.
This is little something from all of us, which we hope would help you with your serious contracts.
With my serious contracts, yeah? Why do I always think this is going to be making fun of me? No! Hold on.
Glasses.
Hey! Hey, a pair of glasses. Ooh, I have a Mont Blanc pen. Oh gosh, look at this.
For when you're signing them pay rise checks.
It's not got no ink in it, my friend.
No, it has been made sure.
Nah, it's got no ink in it. It's got red for corrections. Yeah, nice. Thank you very much. Hold on, let me just. I'm not really a man for pockets, but let me just put that there. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. That will show you that I've never had a nice pen before.
But now you have.
Nice. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Let's use Cam's pen. Thank you.
50% of that is mine. That's it.
Bruv, you shouldn't say that. You don't know what it is, bruv. Right, man sent a return, you know. What a disrespect. My man sent his hoodie back and said put it on camera. Oh my God. Now you need to roll. Somebody ordered an Ashville jumper and I opened it and thought they sent it back. But they did not send it back. You've seen in the past I've spoke about the problems we had, firstly with deliveries and then with the fulfillment company. But this person, to Daniel, this jumper got sent to me twice and this is one I did not pay for. Shane, thank you for being so honest, mate, and sending the hoodie back. They did actually make such a mess of it that we're actually losing serious amounts of money because they're sending the same order to people 5 times. So I appreciate your honesty, mate. Thank you for sending it back. The gift is for Terry. Enjoy the £27 frisbee. Please show Terry on camera. This gift has been given. Nah, they're taking liberties. Terry, read the name of the frisbee. Read it.
This is anti-protest and police frisbee.
Nah, that's jokes. Lord knows you need that frisbee. You can walk around with it like Captain America, Captain Tezza.
To Terry from Shane. Thank you very much, Shane.
Thank you very much, Shane, for sending Terry a present on my birthday. I appreciate it. But thank you for the honesty with the jumper. I very much appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. There aren't enough honest people in the world. We're just starting the watch through of Basement Salvage. As Daniel calls my new computer, my newest computer, and one of my most powerful computers, as he calls it slow, and says it's annoying him, which makes me think I wasted my money. But I didn't say this earlier. Thursday, and I'm in the yard. Plenty going on, but I got a bit confused and excited when I saw a bit of cake, and they lined me up, as they do. Daniel, can you come upstairs for a minute? Now, either that means there's a big bill to pay, or it's someone's birthday. And today, it was my birthday. Very thankful for my team. Earlier on, Southern Vulcanizing were attaching the skirts on the conveyor belt, which hopefully they will bring tomorrow. Let's have a look at that. Oh, what, you got them as well, yeah?
They're fresh though, you fresh today.
I bought them for myself for my birthday. That's how you know it's going wrong, when you buy yourself work boots for your birthday. Yeah, and Shane got the same ones. All now mine are cleaner. Shane's been on the weighbridge today. Shane, how are you getting on that weighbridge?
Working well, going well, wearing my bridges. Bridges don't lay.
Sorry, it's Friday and I'm in the yard. We just had a call from Southern Vulcanizing and we're going to send the flatbed round there and we're going to put the conveyor belt on the back of the flatbed and bring it round here, sucker and succotash. And then what we're going to do is measure up so we can start making the next one. today is a good day because we have the first lad practicing with the wagon we have in the yard, offloading with the LH60. Let's go and see how he's getting on. Ordinarily, as you've seen in the past, we will be offloading this. But in order to practice, we have Flo loading it as well. Now, Flo is not very quick at the moment, but he is not causing any damage and he is steady. Steady Eddie. And I'm very pleased with what I can see here. One of the most difficult things about emptying this wagon is when you have to scrape the wagon. So he needs to continually practice that. And what we'll do then, we'll have a trained operator here for an offload, and we'll have the two of them working side by side. You do a wagon, I'll do a wagon, you do a wagon, I'll do a wagon. And then Flo can ask him for advice. And then once Flo is all trained up and he can offload or train himself, then he can try to teach more people in the yard. I'm happy for us and I'm happy for Flo. Flo's very loyal, he's been here a long time and he's progressed massively and he's learned to use a lot of equipment in the yard, and he continues to advance and he continues to be indispensable to the business. Well done, Flo, man. Let's see him offload and load a couple of times more. It's 4:19 p.m. I just came off a Zoom call. I have to go back to doing a watch through of weekly episode 68. Click here to watch that video. And my conveyor belt has arrived. Looking at the time, I don't think we're going to be able to set this up today. Hopefully we can do it tomorrow. I can see it's very sturdy. Now, one of the worries I had about this conveyor belt is because of the amount of material that could be dumped on it in just a second. I was worried that it was going to damage it. But having a look at how this has been made, like most things at Ashville, it's been made strong to last long. And hopefully it will do exactly what it says on the tin. Yes, back to doing a watch through. Saturday I'm in the yard. Training room is going to be used on Monday for the first time. And last night I popped up here and I cannot believe that I missed this. I keep saying 6 people, 6 people. There's 7 desks in here. There's 8 in fact. There's one for a teacher and there's actually 7 desks. I remember when we were doing it, I put in an additional desk opposite the door. And how could I have not, how could I not have realized that? So thankfully on both days, we can train 1 extra person. So we have another 2 drivers who are going to be fully trained and it goes towards their CPC. Just having a look here, this room is never going to be perfect, but we're just going to give it a hoover. And this chair is too dirty. You cannot expect someone to sit on this. So we're going to clean this chair up, wipe it down, hoover it. You can't expect someone to come and sit on something like that. And then we're just going to put a pen on each desk and a piece of paper, and this will be ready for Monday morning. We had another person practicing with the material out of the wagon today, which was Kevin. He was giving it a go while Flo was advising him, and the boys are going to give it a couple of hours every day and learn and learn and learn as much as possible and hopefully progress. Pedestrian walkway. Whoa! It's getting there. Yeah! Perfect. I'm not staying in the yard for very long today. I just wanted to make sure that the training room and this area were done while we're not busy. We only actually have 1 lorry out today. I'm just going to oversee a couple of things. I see Cam is doing some of the boards in the office, the maintenance boards. He's getting paperwork up to date. And I got to go to QPR, and today at QPR will be a rowdy one. We have Michael O'Donovan going, and we have both his sons, Owen and Ryan, going as well. James Gannon and his brother, Dan Martin Stack from M&S Groundworks. But as long as I get the fundamentals in place here today, it means that when I'm there, I can actually try to relax. So not relax, because Michael O'Donovan's probably going to be ripping it out on me the entire time, but you know. Okay, let's keep it moving. Something's been brought to my attention that I need to address, that there's a number of fake profiles using my pictures and they're communicating with people in an intimate way, which is kind of perfect for episode 69. And they're continuing conversations with people, and I heard one case where whoever it is using the pictures actually asked the other person to send them money because they were in ill health. Just to clear that up, that has got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. And any of these sites you see, you have the Ashville channels, you have This Is Ashville on Instagram, and you have mine, Daniel LOUISY. There's nothing else. And we have one Facebook page, my Facebook page and the This Is Ashville Facebook page. Anything else is nothing to do with us. And any other page using my pictures saying that I'm from Sydney and I'm traveling and I go to LA and I'm a director and I need money because I'm in ill health. Well, I do need money and my health is actually all right, but it's not me. So I just want to clear that up. Yes, I want to clear that up for the avoidance of doubt. I'm glad I took the time to do that. And that's it for Ashville Weekly episode 69. Click here for the Ashville website. Click here to subscribe to our channel. Click here to see an Ashville video that you may not have seen before, and click here for last week's episode, which was number 68.